What is good, everybody? So today's video is going to be a little bit different. So YouTube implemented a stealth policy that they did not communicate to the community, unfortunately. And this was first reported on by Moist Critical yesterday, who found out on Twitter from another content creator who had tweeted out that a dozen of their videos had either got demonetized or limited, age restricted. I'm not too sure which one, or it could be both. And this stealth policy essentially is based on profanity. If you're using profanity within the first 8 to 15 seconds, I think, of the video, or 8 to 30 seconds of the video, it could be demonetized automatically and or age restricted. And this is all across the board. Big content creators, little content creators, it's massive, and it extends all the way back to older videos prior to this policy being implemented. So any of your old videos that you did put out that was bringing you pretty good views still continuously is either age restricted or demonetized, which I think is just utter bullcrap. And on top of that, I just feel that them just restricting content creators, on now just the verbiage that they could use. I think the only thing that I think you can actually say is damn or hell. And they said, like, even the bleep words won't get punished, but that's still here or there, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not specified. They didn't say anything. And just the simple fact that they even stealth implemented this policy and didn't tell anybody when this policy was being dropped, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest, it is. I mean, because as a small content creator myself, it's already hard enough that I have two big hurdles that I have to get over to even get monetized. One is hitting 1,000 subscribers, and the other is hitting 4,000 watched hours. So that's already two big hurdles that I have to get over already, on top of just the horrible algorithm that YouTube has and the favoritism that they clearly show towards certain content creators. And it's starting to just become a stupid version of Twitch, just because they prioritize what they want to prioritize, and they just poop on the people that's making them money. And of course, I myself, being a small content creator, don't make them any money just because of the simple fact that I am not monetized, so I do not bring any ad revenue. But it's just a simple fact that, is YouTube even a viable option at this point? I mean, Twitch already showed that it's not, that it shows favoritism towards bigger content creators, bigger streamers, and I hate to say it, but even females. And now it just seems like YouTube shows favoritism towards I don't want to say non-ethnic content creators, but they definitely show favoritism towards the bigger content creators, as well as they promote and prioritize left-wing ideals. And I'm not going into politics, but I'm just saying what's out there. And it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, it is. I would like to make YouTube something that I do on a permanent basis as a actual career. I've been working on trying to do this for damn near a decade now, and it's been a slow grind, but I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. And just with all of this, now I'm not saying that I cuss like a sailor, even though I am a sailor, I'm a vet. I try not to cuss like that in my videos. But the simple fact that I can't even say profanity words every so often in the videos, like, what's the point of YouTube Kids What's the point of YouTube Kids if you're going to basically make the main hub of YouTube kid friendly? And I'm not saying that to knock kids or anything, because I know a lot of these big creators, content creators, they these kids is what makes them money. That's who watches their videos. But at the same time, I mean, as a small content creator, I mean, now there's even much more of a hurdle to cross over, because now I have to watch what I say. And if bleeping out isn't a thing, and on top of that, and I think Moist Critical even said that one of his videos was age restricted just because he was promoting the second issue of his comic, and they did a little animation on it, and of course it was gory. It was a little bit gory, but even that, he said he didn't cuss not one time. And his stuff still got age restricted. Still. So it's just, so if the content's too bloody, if the content's too wild, especially video games, I mean, like, what can you play? And then you're gonna have to limit what you you're gonna have to limit what you put on here, as far as just gameplay wise and your commentary on top of the gameplay. Like, it's getting wild out here. Like, and what's messed up is that there's really no other platform to be able to do this on. I mean, Twitch was already a complete, and fuck it, I'm not monetized. It was already a shit show. And now we got YouTube just stealth implementing policies that's limiting and taking away money from creators that's essentially making the money, which is wild. Absolutely wild. And I don't script anything. I don't have something in front of me that I'll read off of. I'll just talk off the top of my head, and I'll say what's on my mind, and that's it. And if a cuss word comes out every so often, then, so be it. But the simple fact that now you have to essentially limit what you say, because it might not be within the first 8 to 30 seconds of the video. It might be the whole video itself. They might look at the whole video itself and see if you say anything. And it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And the fact that there's no other platform, I think there's Rumble and BitChute, but they're not as big as YouTube. They're not as big. So not only are you limited on what you can stream on now, I mean, you could go on Facebook, but Facebook is even limited with the people that you reach, because nobody really goes on Facebook gaming like talking about it. Facebook gaming isn't Twitch or YouTube. There's people that go on it, but essentially, I mean, unless you're a big content creator, that's essentially hard for you to make it on. So it's just wild, just with everything that's happening on YouTube right now. And it's just, and if any other content creators watch this, put it down in the comment section below. Is this something, is YouTube still a viable option in your opinion with this happening now? Is this a viable option? Is Twitch a viable option? Are either one of these platforms a viable option? And if not, what's the next move at this point? Like, put it down in the comment section below. I'm not looking for any likes. Like, I'm genuinely concerned with the path that YouTube is taking, because it's restricting content where, that's what YouTube was made off of, you being yourself and, putting the content that you want to put out there. And now it just feels like it's just being ever so restricting at this point, to where they want you to make the content that they want. It's not even the content that you want. It's the content that they want. And it's just crazy. I understand they're a business, but damn. Seriously? Anyway, that's enough of my ranting. Just, what do you guys think? Like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or do y'all feel the same with this happening? And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more content creators covering this, but I figured I'd at least be part of the people that's kind of saying something about this. That's going to do it. Peace out.